Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chine. Child, this Monday night didn't go the way it was planned, did it? So by now, everyone knows that Akeisha Holly Cologne came on Mr. Monday Night on YouTube. Carlos's Monday Night when he talks about all his shows and things like that. And he had guest stars there, Jasmine and Dustin. Akeisha came in because Willie was the guest, the featured guest, to talk about the tussle on the finale of Bell Collective. And Akeisha came in there and said, get somebody else to do it. So we start off with Carlos, okay? And Carlos, since he made this comment, I'm sure it's changed. He started off the live saying that, he's going to take some advice from Lisa Ray McCoy and he's going to take off the month of January, right? He is going to be traveling, he's going to be doing some things. He said he's going to take some time for himself. Now, I think at this point, December the 24th, it's almost Christmas. I think now having off the entire month of January is probably not going to happen. So at this point, when they brought Dustin and Jasmine on, child, when I say that I was ready for Dustin to give it to us and him added in about Martell, because Dustin and Jasmine were the only two that were talking about Martell, right? And Dustin was on it. He was like, that girl that Ariane and Martell brought on there, she looked like, what did he say? One of the girls from Love After Lockup. And then Dustin said something that I said that I agree with him 100%. Martell and Ariane are meant for each other. The way they move, the way they speak, it's not over each other. It's not too much. You know what I'm saying? Even in the live when she was in the car, when he made her get off the phone, it was easy. He said, get off. Don't do that. She was like, bye, guys. You know what I'm saying? They belong together. And I told y'all, in this universe, some kind of way, they got them together, and that's a good thing. Then Jasmine had chimed in, and she was like, Carlos, we need to hear from you. Child, Carlos said that when the shows are in scene, I'm paraphrasing, I think that's what he said. He said he doesn't speak about it. That's why he talks about it at the reunion. But here's the kicker. They had the reunion in what? This summer, October, September. The reunion's already happened. So that means Carlos will not even speak of this. Jasmine herself said that she sent Carlos the DM and like, what TF is going on? And he's telling us that he's not going to discuss it because we're in scene and things of that nature. So I don't know, are they going to discuss it when we get ready to film in January, Carlos? While you're out of the country, while you're on vacation? When are we going to talk about it? Because it has to be talked about. Martell is out of control, right? Jasmine and Dustin, they need answers. But he said, nope, we're not talking about it because, that's why I talk about things at the reunion. But he won't be discussing that at the reunion. So then he brings Willie on, right? People always say that Willie looks down on Southerners because he's from New Jersey. I don't think he looks down. I think Willie is confident and he is a man of substance. You understand what I'm saying? The two men in question, Glendale and Cliff, not substance. And Glendale definitely has no confidence. He doesn't even have a W-2. But I'm not going to talk about that. We're going to get into something else. So he talked about how disappointed he was in himself when he was in that tussle. He talked about having an organization and how he tells the youth to stay in control of their emotions. And he said he wasn't in control of his emotions. So what if they come back and talk to him about that? So he said he was really disappointed in himself. But what you're not going to do is play in my face and make me look crazy in front of my wife, because it is whatever it is, and I'm him. Okay, we heard that. Willie also went on to let us know, when Latrice and Letitia was on that live and Latrice said it was invitation only and +1, child, they had announced it on the radio. I had already heard that it was open to the public. public. But anyway, if it was announced on the radio, you could have been there. You understand what I'm saying? But like he said, the lady in the pink was Akeisha's niece. And then Akeisha's sister was there, her older sister. There was no entourage of 15 people. There was none of that. And in the videos that I showed y'all yesterday, you saw her niece in the pink standing next to Willie, dancing around with Cliff, Letitia, Latrice, everybody. So it wasn't like she was a big threat. It seemed like once Glenn put on that disco magician shirt, everything just started. Everything just started happening. So in comes Akeisha, right? Because Willie is talking and Carlos says something about Akeisha. He was like, oh, she's right here. Come here. She wants to say something. He was like, I'm sure she does, right? So Carlos basically was trying to shoo Akeisha away. Because he was like, when you had your conversation with me, he didn't interrupt you. So she was like, that's all right. I'm just going to say what I have to say when y'all finish. He was like, I have no questions for you. But Akeisha had comments for him. So, child, Akeisha, let me tell you something. Context clues are so important. I don't know if he wasn't really listening to what she was saying. She was saying, Sophia and I have this going. Sophia and I are going to have this foundation. Sophia and I are going to have this brunch. Sophia and I are going to do this. Right? When she started saying that, because when I found out about it, I went and got to her part. So when she started saying it, I was like, it sounds like she's about to say something. But then she said, congratulations on season 6. Congratulations to you, Carlos. Unfortunately, the Colognes will not be a part of Bill Collective for season 6. Now, this is Jasmine's. Eventually, Jasmine spoke and said, wow, right? Akeisha in the ears, she had to move them just so we would know that we hadn't frozen. Carlos had the stale cheese smile because he was completely gagged. I love that Akeisha let us know that she received her pickup letter. And meanwhile, the pickup letter did not include any extra money. She got her pickup letter, and she was like, I'm out. I am totally out. So this was, I saw people say iconic. It was iconic, and it was necessary. You know what I'm saying? Because people have been, I don't mean to bring this up, but people have been talking about how Carlos treats Melody Rogers, how he treats different situations, how he gives people chances. Like even in this, you're not going to be able to talk about Martell at the reunion, but when the world who watches Love and Marriage Huntsville wants to know what's going on with Martell and Ariane, you won't even talk about it. This may be the fall of Kingdom Reign. This could be it. Because what's going to happen next season on Bell Collective when Akeisha's not there and now they can't say she was fired? What if Gucci decides to leave? What's going to happen? What is Letitia going to talk about? We don't want to hear about you and Glenn's relationship. We don't care about the brunches. We really don't care. I'm not trying to be mean, but we don't care about the brunches. Latrice, we want to see some hair in Goddess Links. And we want to know how that food is. Because I've heard things. Tambra, what is Tambra going to do? What is Marie going to do? Is she going to open another clinic? And what would Selena do? Because Selena is there to bounce off of So Gucci. And I don't care what you think about that. That's the truth. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This was fantastic. It's your girl, Really China. I'll talk to you later. Bye.